Everyone loves a good story. You can get lost in them for hours. You can find adventure, you can find meaning. They can take you away to distant lands and show you things you haven't even seen before. And we use them every day. They're how we instruct our children. They're how we teach each other. We love stories. But there is one story that has quite literally stood the test of time. A story heard of by a very large number of people, studied by masses, adored by millions. It is a very ancient story. In fact, this story was the beginning of all stories. It has a reach that is cross-cultural, spoken of in many languages, told by many different people groups. But what is this story? You know it as the Bible. This story has shaped the minds and hearts of many people. It has completely changed entire lives. It gave purpose. It gave meaning. It gave answers. But what is this story all about? Why has it impacted so many people? Why has deep meditation been given to it? Why are entire fields of study being devoted to it? Because it has to do with the most important topic. And that is about what happened between us and God. You see, in the beginning, God was with man, and everything was perfect. There was no death. There was no disease. Everything in this world that brings about pain and sorrow simply did not exist. Mankind was in true peace with creation, with each other, but most importantly, with God. Humans walked with God. Heaven and earth were together and in perfect harmony. And there was true bliss. But all of that changed when we rebelled. Since that time, mankind and creation have not been the same. Everything that we had, we lost. We were alone, separated from God. And this separation from life himself caused death and chaos. But the story of God doesn't end there. That's just the conflict of this story. It's not the plot of this story. You see, the Bible, this story we have been talking about, is all about how God did not give up on us. He chose not to leave us in our sin and let us suffer the consequences of our own actions. No. It's, in fact, all about how God wants to go back. How God wants to go back to the way things were, getting us back to that point before the rebellion, before separation, before death, when God dwelt with man. That's what this book is all about. It's not about a bunch of random books that have no relationship to one another. It's all one continuous, consistent story about how God actually wants to be with us, about how God wants to put us and the creation back to the way things were. God has gone to great lengths to accomplish this, and be assured, He has. He accomplished this through Jesus Christ. So the next time you ask yourself the question, what is the Bible really all about? Remember this. It's a story all about how God can dwell with us once again.